What? Think this fight's boring? You're dead wrong. Gru, furious, hurls Ido's side leg trash, ready to face Alita. Alita fights back fiercely, an invincible warrior. And truly she is. Despite the size gap, Alita wasn't intimidated. She charged in, displaying ancient mech combat skills like a martial arts master. As Alita unleashed her power, strange memories flashed in her mind. Curiosity aside, now wasn't the time for philosophy. With one kick, Gru's arm retired. Quick as lightning, Alita grabbed Ida's weapon and fiercely attacked Gru, who knew he was no match. Without a second thought, she vowed revenge and bolted, leaving a bewildered Alita in her wake. Alita suspected Ida was hiding something. Otherwise, why her mysterious link to the ship? Those flashing memories left her baffled. Ida decided to reveal the truth. Alita was saved from the junkyard, her brain alive and mechanical heart still beating. Ida brought Alita home to save her, but she woke up with amnesia. Ironically, months earlier, Ida's daughter was attacked by thugs. What a dramatic twist. So Ida starts treating Alita like his daughter and clues her in that her body is an identification code linking her to the Mars Alliance as a warrior. 200 years ago, there was a galaxy-shaking mineral war between Mars and Earth, and Alita likely got tossed into the junkyard during that chaos. This explains why she can sense the ship. Alita wanted to reclaim her memories and asked Ida to install the Berserker body, but he was worried because the Berserker body was a historically invincible weapon. He just wanted Alita to be happy, and everything else could take a hike. Alita got angry, insisting Ida shouldn't make decisions for her. But let's be real, she wasn't about to throw down with him. And so she stormed off. Her boyfriend Hugo noticed she was down and offered to take her to the most exciting mecha ball game in Iron City. Final championship would grant them access to the city in the sky. Sounds like a dream come true. The Sky City was filled with resources and beautiful scenery. Every struggling soul in Iron City longed for it. And the rules for Mecha Ball? Simple. Grab the Mecha Ball from your competitors and toss it into the mine to win. Alita got so into the game. Little did she know Mr. Black and Engineer Gogo were eyeing her with some serious intrigue down below. Turns out 2 hours earlier, Gru, now minus one arm, sought their help for repairs. Thanks to Gru's hidden cameras, they discovered Alita carried immense energy within her, but what the heck is it? Still a mystery. Just as they were scratching their heads, the leader of the Sky City, Nova, revealed the answer through Gru. Alita is actually a Mars Berserker. Meanwhile, Alita was quietly checking Gru's bounty info, but oddly enough, there was no bounty on him in the system. Edo, being sharp, sensed someone might be protecting Gru. He warned Alita to lay low for a few days and avoid going out. Alita ignored all that. She knew more would be at risk if Gru wasn't caught. Thus, to boost efficiency, she registered as a bounty hunter. Alita went to the Hunters Guild, hoping for some help, but because of her petite size, no one took her seriously. In fact, Hunterblog began teasing her. Clearly, she needed to show her stuff. So, Alita threw down with Blog, who quickly learned he was no match for her and ended up face down on the ground. Subtitles. Alita seized the moment to issue a challenge to everyone present, stating that if she emerged victorious, they would all have to assist her. Just at that moment, the door of the guild was suddenly kicked open. In comes the heavily upgraded Gru, who has arrived with the intention of hunting down Alita. Everyone present was so shocked that they stood there dumbfounded, and not a single person was willing to lend Alita a helping hand. The only one willing to back Alita up was a dog, but unfortunately, it quickly turned into a puddle of blood. The dog's death fueled Alita's fury, and she fought back with a vengeance. Gru unleashed a barrage of attacks, but this time, he was unsuccessful. The upgraded Gru was just too tough for Alita to break through. Subtitles. Alita had no choice but to leap to the next floor, hiding behind a stone pillar to prepare for her ambush. Gru sternly warned Alita not to struggle, insisting he wouldn't kill her easily because his master Nova was very interested in her. Alita was about to ask who Nova was, but Gru interrupted, smashing the pillar she was behind. With nowhere to dodge, Alita had no choice but to summon all her strength for a counterattack. She jabbed her hand into Gru's eye, then painfully crawled away. Just then, Ida and Hugo finally arrived with backup. With the three of them united, Gru realized he couldn't kill Alita and had no choice but to flee. After this incident, Ida finally understood that the mastermind behind this wouldn't go easy on Alita. He recognized that the path he had chosen for Alita might be the wrong one and could end up harming her instead. Luckily, he decided to give Alita the Berserker body, but he still worried it might turn her into a ruthless killing machine. Yet, as it turned out, his worries were unfounded. Alita was still herself, and even better. Her Berserker body could even absorb her to generate some kind of iron flame, feeling like she was playing with fire. Meanwhile, the bumbling Gru was getting chewed out by Nova, who gave him one last chance. Mr. Black decided to go solo since he promised Hugo that if he made $1 million, he'd send him to the Sky City, so it's on him now. But clearly, he and Alita were now on different paths. Mr. Black began to think, why not let Alita join the Mecha Ball game? If she wins, they'll both enter Sky City. Hugo agreed, as Alita's Berserker winnings are given. So he pitched the idea to Alita, and she immediately agreed. She even considered selling her Berserker heart just to help Hugo get to the Sky City. Ida didn't stop her, he merely warned Alita to stay safe. Alita arrives backstage at the Mecha Ball tournament, but Hugo's absent as it's about to start. Deciding not to wait, she confidently strutted onto the field, all set to start the match. She noticed her fellow competitors seemed a bit hostile, all armed with sharp weapons. Turns out Black has colluded with them to eliminate Alita in the match.